Hi, thank you for tuning in and for giving yourself this bit of time to try something new when it comes to reducing symptoms of depression. Welcome to this first video in the Depression Care series. I'm Susan Guttridge. I'm a master degree counselor and EMDR certified therapist, and I am very happy that you are here. So, this content grew out of an audio course that I did for the Insight Timer app. It was called Depression: Strengthening the Four Domains of Symptom Reduction. My intention with putting that course out there, and it's also my intention with being here today, um, my intention was to offer a logical and accessible way of approaching symptoms. I wanted to help people really embrace a more holistic path because when it comes to depression, there isn't just one single thing that helps. Instead, it's a combination of factors that, when brought together, can significantly reduce symptoms and foster greater meaning in life. So, that is the foundation that this entire course is built on. As we get started, I do want to acknowledge that depression brings with it a profound weight. It can drain your energy, it can quiet your motivation, dim your self love, and make it very difficult to nurture connections. And at times, it can feel as though it steals the very vibrancy of life from you. So, when I say that I'm grateful to have you here, please know that it's because I believe deeply that you possess far more worth and potential than you may currently see. And I so appreciate your willingness to try to connect with it. Let's start by taking a deep breath together to separate the space between what you were doing before you hit play and what we are going to be doing now. So just taking a deep breath with me, checking in with how your body is feeling, and just arriving here in this moment. Thank you. In the following content, I will be speaking of depression as a stress and trauma-based disorder. Depression is the ultimate avoidance strategy. Life has become overwhelming, so the person shuts down. Something that author and Jungian psychoanalyst James Hollis wrote really stands out for me. He wrote, "So often we experience depression as a dark herald with a grim countenance that tells us something in us is dying, has reached its end, is played out, and yet it really is a call to new life, demanding that we move to a new level of being." What a powerful invitation that is. Through the lessons that follow, I will share some strategies to help you respond to this very call, offering practical tools and insights to help you navigate this journey and assisting you to step into that new level of being. To help you frame this journey, I would like to paint an image in your mind's eye. So, with your very best imagination, picture a storm where the wind blows cold and the rain pelts down and dark clouds cover the sun. In such a storm, every part of you might want to avoid going out, to crawl into your bed and pull the blankets up over your head and not get out. But sometimes you just do have to get up and go out. So, what do? Well, the rain is really coming down out there, so you grab an umbrella to keep the rain from soaking your head and your shoulders. You pull on some waterproof boots to keep your feet dry, and you maybe zip up a raincoat to keep your body warm and dry. And even then, there is this deep down knowing that behind all of that cool darkness, the sun still exists with its light and its warmth. Now, I invite you to imagine depression as this very storm, dark, cold, isolating, and pelting rain down upon you. Just as the umbrella is your first line of defense against the downpour of rain, here it represents seeking help. And that can take many forms. It might look like counseling or talking to a doctor about medication. It might look like alternative health practices like supplements or taking a more nutritional approach. Just as an umbrella takes a significant percentage of the rain off your head and shoulders, these actions can powerfully take the edge off the symptoms that you experience. But even with an umbrella, when the rain is really pouring down, your feet can still get wet from all of those puddles on the ground. So you need those rain boots. In our weather analogy, the rain boots symbolize the behaviors that you engage in to help reduce the symptoms of depression. So now we've got an umbrella that's keeping your head and shoulders dry. We've got your feet protected. But when that rain is relentless, you might still find your body getting chilled and wet. So you need that raincoat. The raincoat represents the thoughts that you think. And this involves noticing when those thoughts are dark, noticing when you're engaging in thinking traps or automatic negative thoughts. It's about challenging blocking beliefs and actively practicing turning them around. It's about becoming aware of your self-talk. Are you engaging in self-downing or guilt or shame, and having some strategies to exit from those? And remember that deep knowing, that unwavering certainty that behind all the cold, wet darkness, the sun still exists with its light and its warmth. Here, the sun represents kind connection or love, laughter, and moments of awe. These lessons will delve deeper into each of those vital pieces of your rain gear. I refer to it as gearing up. So the umbrella, the rain boots, the raincoat, and the sunshine, also known as seeking help, your behavior, your thoughts, and connection. So something that I often say to people is, when the rain is pouring down, we don't typically stop and ask, why is it raining? Instead, we say, it's raining again. Let me grab my gear. We can approach depression in very much the same way. We can say, oh, I recognize this feeling. It's that low mood creeping over me again, weighing me down, blocking my view, washing out my motivation. Let me anchor into my gear, my resources, my self-care, my coping skills, whatever term resonates the most for you. Please know with every fiber of your being that you are so incredibly worthy of living a meaningful life. In the depths of depression, you might believe that you aren't worthy of that or that it's not even possible. And I propose that that thought alteration is actually a symptom. You might find that some symptoms linger for a longer time than others, and that's why progress is measured not by the complete absence of symptoms, but by how meaningful a life you are living. You can experience symptoms and still live a fulfilling life. I hope that as you listen, an idea sparks within you for how you want to show up in your day going forward. As we come to the end of this introduction, let's just do a little check-in. Take a deep breath. Exhale out when it feels right for you. And just scan through your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Notice, are you holding any tension anywhere? As you were watching, did you notice any muscles kind of bracing? And if you did, as you breathe deeply, could you let any of those areas soften just by 1 or 2%? Just letting your breath be there. Seeing if any of that tension will just release as you bring your awareness to it. As you embark on this course with me, please, please anchor into your self-compassion. This means offering yourself the same kindness and understanding and patience that you would offer to somebody that you care about. You too deserve your compassion. Okay, I'll post a summary sheet with questions for self-reflection after every video, and the link for that will be in the description of each video. Please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of the videos. If you like this content, please hit the like button to help others find it. You are not alone in this journey, and I am so grateful that you are here listening. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.